Do we matter? Way back in 1974, Mr. Govind Ram was transferred from Indore plant of Takshashila Engineering Corporation Limited to Bangalore plant. He was assigned to thermal sales department and given the job of handling spares and repairs orders, which was not considered a prestigious assignment. On a Monday morning, an executive engineer, EE, from a major thermal power station in the eastern region came to his office and asked for getting some turbine thrust pads, that is, a part of a split bearing of a large steam turbine, repaired for a 100 megawatt turbine. Almost half of thermal power station was shut down, and repair of the items could restore 25% to 30% of capacity. Mr. Govindram asked him to leave the item and go back, but the EE was insisting that the work should be done immediately. Govindram was irritated, partly due to his own frustration of insignificant work assigned to him, and partly because he felt he was a public sector enterprise employee, and partly because he was sure that no one at workshop would accept the same as urgent work. However, after a while, he agreed to try it out. On being asked, he told the EE to book his return ticket for Friday. He then visited the workshop for getting the babbiting done. As expected, the workshop foreman refused to undertake the job, saying that no worker would do that because they were getting incentive, that is overtime, for attending to the main sets, that is new thermal power equipment. On his suggestion to get it done in the night shift, the foreman laughed, saying night shift was not for work. They, the workers, sleep. He, however, agreed to try when Govindram asked him to book overtime and get the work done at night shift. Govindram was pleasantly surprised when he visited the workshop next day, as the foreman had got the job done. He then visited the machine shop and made similar request. The trick worked, and on Wednesday morning, the items were ready. Delighted with this great achievement of having done something extraordinary, he sent the message to guest house to inform that EE that he should come and collect the item. The guest house caretaker informed him that the room was locked. Later on, in the evening, the caretaker informed that the EE was still not there, although his baggage was seen in the room. Thursday also passed. Govindram got worried. Even the idea of EE's kidnapping crossed his mind. He talked to his boss, and it was decided to wait that night before lodging FIR for missing the EE. On Friday morning, however, EE appeared in Govindram's office and asked sarcastically whether the work was done. This infuriated Govindram no end, and the following altercation followed. Govindram: that I shall tell you later. First you tell me where you have been for the last 2 days. EE: that is none of your business. Give the items if they are ready. Govindram: you better tell me, else I'll not give those items to you. Instead, I shall send the same to your chairman, requesting him to sack you. How can an electricity board be in profit with EE like you? EE, what have I done? You asked me to come on Friday, and I have come on dot. Govindram, what have you done? You told me that more than 50% of your thermal plant is shut down. That means more than 100 megawatt capacity is not available. 1 kilowatt at rupees 50 means your electricity board lost rupees 12 in a day, that is rupees 24 in 2 days on 1 kilowatt. 1 megawatt, that is 1000 kilowatt, means 24,000 loss in 2 days. And 100 megawatt power station shut down for 2 days means 24 lakhs rupees lost. I am going to tell you, your chairman, this and request your sacking. Do you realize how much loss you have created? EE, rupees 24 lakhs. Govindram, further infuriated. Rupees 24 lakhs? 100 megawatt is more than the requirement of Bhilai steel plant with several hundred crores annual turnover. Do you realize how much loss you have created? EE, now short, over rupees 2 crores. Govindram, over rupees 2 crores? Where does this steel go? BSL supplies steel for railway tracks. You have made railways lose out revenue that could have come through incremental expansion of tracks. Similar loss has occurred to other customers of BSL. Do you know how much Indian economy has lost because of you? This is what I am going to write to your chairman. Now tell me, where have you been for the last 2 days? EE, now apologetic. I am sorry. Indeed, I did not realize the gravity of my absence. You know, there is hardly any opportunity for us to come to this side. Since you asked me to come on Friday, I thought of making use of this time to go and see Mysore, Vrindavan Gardens, Ooty, etc. It never occurred to me that you will be able to get the work done in 2 days and power station could be put in service 2 days ahead and a huge national wastage could be avoided. I promise in future I'll never do it, as I cannot forget what you told me. Govindram, it's unfortunate. The direct loss you created is more than salary of all the staff of your plant for the whole month. Even if all of your staff was given LTC, the amount would have been less. Okay, now when you go back, please send me the order for spares required to keep the plant up. You know, if you had spares, you could have saved 1 full week and almost 2% of annual revenue loss of your power station and its customer could have been avoided. EE, thanks, I will do it. Postscript. Sharing the incidents with a friend later, Govindram said, although I was not sure that I could get the job done in 2 days, and I was furious with EE, but honestly, I myself had not realized how we mattered. Remember the way I had responded when EE came to me on Monday. 40 years later, after retirement, Govindram was wondering whether one realizes how it matters to the country even today. Why else the richest industrialist chopped off gas supply of close to 17,000 megawatt generating capacity gas-based power stations for several months? How many politicians, media persons, bureaucrats, doctors, even academicians at various levels realize how much they matter to the country? Is it a matter of could or would? Above all, what needs to be done to bring this realization?